Hello, and welcome to a kinda sad, kinda chaotic sketchbook tour. I've done one of these before, but that was back when I was in a different, I guess you can call it, set of mind. So here is sketchbook number 9? 8. 8. Sketchbook number 8. Um, there's not much going on with the cover, just some stickers that I got in like this giant sticker back. We have some stickers from my 17 line stick, some little stickers that I made of my OC Sasha. We have Kaminari from BNHA, this random thing, I don't remember what this says, and this chaotic OC, I guess you can call him, named Mermit. He's just Kermit, but yellow and like chaotic, and just like the I have to do him to him guy, and he says ACAB and BLM. Opening the sketchbook on the cover, if I'm being honest, I feel like I could have did more with this cover, but things happen, it's whatever. First page of the sketchbook, I just got my Ohuhu markers, and well, this is what I could do at the time. So we just have a self-portrait of myself holding like a sign saying welcome to sketchbook. Here, I messed up, I can't spell. This is something I haven't done a lot of my sketchbooks. I always forget the C in sketchbook. Luckily on the one I'm on right now I didn't. Yeah, there's not much going on with that. Going on to the next page, I'm sorry if this bothers you, but I never draw on the back page. Mostly because of the alcohol markers, but also because I just don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable and it bothers me. I think this might have been, yeah, first Ohuhu drawing. This was technically the first thing I did with the Ohuhu markers. Like right after I got them, I went to like my desk and I instantly tried to draw something. It's bad, but it's something. And I said I snapped because at the time I was proud of it, and like I can see the appeal. Going on here, I was trying to like start the process of redesigning my OC Avery, so I just drew this little doodle of him, and he doesn't look like this anymore. His hair color's changed. He's just changed a lot. I think his fashion sense is still generally the same. I like to have a lot of Pikachu motifs in his fashion because I just think it's really cute. These are the colors I used. Going on here, we have my OC Annie, who's also being redesigned. Everyone in this story, including Sasha from the first page, he's been redesigned too. All of them are currently being redesigned, and I'm starting over on working on my webcomic that follows their story. So we have cute Annie in a bathing suit, and then we just have her trying on a dress and being like, oh no, Sasha, this is really me. Here we have this mess. It's really bad, but it's whatever. Here we have this drawing. I was just trying to experiment, I guess, with darker skin tones, but sadly the pack that I have, I think it's the 60 set. Yeah, it's the 60 set, I think. Sadly, there's not much option for skin tones in the pack that I got, so it's whatever, but I tried. Here we have a cute little witch girl. Now I remember being very proud of the crystals because I didn't know how to draw any transparent type of things with traditional art. Not even with my watercolors, I always struggled with it. Here's a cute little doodle. It just says Felix and Egg. If you're a Stray Kids fan, then you probably have heard of Felix and Eggs. It's an inside joke, I guess you could say. Here's the first redesign of Sasha. This looks really bad though. Like his face, this looks nothing like Sasha. Actually, I can show you what he looks like now. Okay, this is my current sketchbook. I have a lot of these from my Icon albums, so I'm gonna try to use them as the covers for my next few sketchbooks. This is what Sasha looks like now. And you can see the improvement, not only in my coloring, but just in my art in general. This looks really bad. Like the colors, they don't even fit. I had to change this, the marker I used for his skin tone. But yeah, this is Sasha right now. Hopefully, if I keep consistent with this will be the next sketchbook I do a tour of, once I finish it. If not, then I'll just go to one of my old ones. And here, I just wrote down the colors I used, and I messed up there. Here we have Youngblood, a random doodle of this bee thing to fill an empty space, and Garnet from Steal Universe. Next up, we have a himbo werewolf. This is supposed to be like around the time when the whole femboy slash himbo Hooters thing blew up around TikTok and stuff. So I just drew something inspired by that. I think this was inspired by some Sally face fan art. I don't know, I just wanted to do something with blue lighting and like game over or something. Maybe I'll go back to this idea and pursue it, but digitally. Here we have this horrible drawing. Yeah, I still don't know what this is. And I was gonna fill this with drawing ideas just to fill up the empty space, but then I just didn't. This started out as drawing of this cat thing, because I used to have this really cringy OC that was a cat. But then I messed up in the head, so I just drew this cat, and slowly this cat turned into a character. He's in my next sketchbook too. And here are some thumbnail sketches from a webcomic. You can pause to try to figure that out if you want, but it's gonna change. This is just like the first draft of the first chapter. Well, first few pages. This was when I was taking down my hair, like my braids, so I was suffering. Wall art. Over here is just this random general dude. I don't know what he is, but I like the colors. I like him. I don't know what I'd use him for. Maybe I'd try to redesign him and put him into my demon universe. And this was when I was just really mad about, I don't know, people telling me what to do with my sketchbook. So if you want to go through this mess, then there you go. You can pause and read it. Here's my dog, but as a character. This was going to be a redesign of my OC Giovanni, but once again, just like the Sasha one, it just does not look like him. And here's this mess. I think this might have been inspired by a drawing I saw on Instagram. Here I wanted to experiment with coloring a blue character, just because I felt like it. So there's this girl. She kind of reminds me of Dahlia from Monster Prom. And here's this thing, this horrible drawing. I messed up on the line art, I messed up on the coloring. It was never meant to succeed. And by this point, I hadn't even been drawing in here for a long time, but I was already I was dying. I wasn't feeling it. So I took a break, like a week break from drawing in here, and then I kicked back into it and tried to get back in the swing of things. He's just a random orc man and an OC, but once again, he doesn't look like this anymore. He looks sort of similar, with like, you know, better art, different hair color, different style, sort of. I still like that drawing though. It's one of my favorite ones. Here, I don't remember what I was doing. And then this is when school was like gonna start back up, so we had gotten our schedules, and I was trying to organize mine in A and B because the way they gave them to us, it wasn't organized, so I had to figure it out myself. This was gonna be a not crystal gem, but just a Steven Universe sort of character, but once again, I gave up on the coloring. This is an old OC that I decided to try and draw, but if I want to bring her back, she won't look like this anymore. It just does not make sense for her story. I just like the aesthetic. Here's random sketches and doodles for art projects and sculpture projects. This is math homework. It's whatever. Once again, some things for art class. More things for art class. And this grave, because I died inside. Here's me trying to figure out some commission prices and a chibi base that fit my style. And here's me using that chibi base, sorta. We're trying to establish one for more mythical creatures or mermaids. Because I draw a lot of mermaid characters, and I figured making mermaid adapts would be kind of fun. I don't know what this is. Once again, some sculpture stuff. I was trying to figure out something for this project. I've always been really bad at drawing couple poses, so I was trying to do that, and it didn't work, but I tried. This was something inspired by a Detroit Become Human AU I had. Pay no attention to that noise. This is one of my BNHA OCs. She doesn't look like that. All of my characters have been redesigned since then. This is my OC, Mariana. She doesn't look like this anymore, once again. By this point, I had taken a long break from drawing traditionally. Drawing traditionally consistently has always been really hard for me. So I attempted to use watercolors after a long time. I haven't used them in like a year, and this was the result. I messed up on it in some places, but it is what it is. This is Fishbowl Head. He's one of the only OCs that still looks the same, and he's not inspired. He was formed from this painting I did a few years ago that I took to an art contest that not to brag, but I won it. Oh god, that was so bad. But yeah, Fishbowl Head is like a simple comfort character. I like him. This is a sort of simplified drawing, trying to figure out a design for this OC, and once again, she doesn't look like that anymore. And there's Fishbowl Head again. I still don't know how to draw the fish in his head. I draw it differently every time. And I think this was gonna be an OC. It didn't go anywhere. I started watching Hilda. I only watched a few episodes, but I don't know, it got me really inspired. And same for like a lot of like pilots that people were trying to make and get together. There's a lot of projects going on at the time. So I started like thinking of ideas for one. And I like this character. I sort of like the idea of her, but I feel like I just didn't get it right because I'm not good at simple styles. But I have some ideas. I want to pursue it more in the future. This is something I messed up on. I don't know if that is a scribble. I don't think I did that. Here's something with Prismacolors. Here's just a doodle inspired by, what is that play? Oh, The Glass Menagerie, that play. There's this blue roses thing going on, and I just remember blue roses always stood out in my head. So I just did something inspired by that, and because I wanted to practice anatomy, I just thought this would be a cool idea, just for like a tattoo or something, even just a sticker. Here's a sketch for background practice that I never did. And these are just the colors over here. Sorry for the interruption. My brother came in, and also I needed to plug up my phone. I'm stupid. I always decide to do things when my phone's on like 5%. Can you tell I don't make smart decisions? Can you tell? Anyways, I've been trying to work on a brush pack for Metabang Paint Pro, and these were just some ideas. Over here is just some OC names, well, a list of OCs, and I sorted them by what world they're in. Here I saw this TikTok about a BNHA Spider-Verse AU, so I decided to try. I started planning my own AU inspired by Spider-Verse, like the general concept of the different dimensions and stuff. And basically that's like the main thing I kept from the original. And here was Bakugo's costume design that I came up with. I really love it. I think it's kind of cool. And I just think it fits the vibes of what I'm going for really well. I might change up the pants, or rather where the webbing is, but for now I like it. This is like, I don't know how to explain this. Here's my BNHA self-insert OC. I was trying to figure out how to color the hair, so I drew something. An unfinished core line thing. Here's some poses. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, this would become the Catboy Bang Chen drawing. This is nothing yet. It's just some poses. Unfinished drawing once again. And my suffering. Because I was just over it. I was just over the sketchbook. And here's this thing that I did with markers. And that's the end. 10/22/20. Well, it didn't take me too long to finish. But compared to some of my other sketchbooks, I feel like, I don't know. I was feeling it in the beginning, and I quickly like just lost all motivation. And understandably so, because this was around when I was most stressed. And it was an interesting time to be alive. But, yeah. This was sketchbook number 8. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more from me, and you want to see more consistent posts from me, please follow me over on my Instagram and my TikTok. The links will be in my bio. I post on TikTok pretty regularly. But yeah, If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that jazz, and bye!